recording.
Woohoo.
All right. Hold on a second here. We're going to go live. Let's see. This has actually been so much easier than just recording at the studio.
I bet.
And it's warm and toasty in my own house. Even though it looks like I'm in Vitality Bowls, I'm warm in my house. Okay, let's see here. There you are. He popped up. Okay. Just going to drag this. Bellingham. Vitality Bowls. And then we're going to also stream it in the business hub too. All right. It's not quite live here. Wow, I'm a really terrible typer. Okay, awesome. Okay. And we're all shared in those groups. Sweet. Okay, ready to go live?
I'm ready.
All right, it's going to pop up on that Building Bellingham page.
Okay.
All right. So it should pop up here. Click on it. And you see it pop up?
I don't yet. Let me just refresh. Oh, there we go.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Page. All right. Start a watch party. Let's get our party on.
I see it. Let's go.
All right. All right. All right, everybody. Welcome to Building Bellingham. And this is the Pivot series. And I'm here with Amanda White, owner of Vitality Bowls here in Berkeley Village in Bellingham. Thanks for joining me today.
Let me just close Facebook so we don't have feedback.
Watch party. Let's get our party on. Oh, the echo. You can actually, I think you can mute it. All right, all right. All right, everybody. Welcome to Building Bellingham. And this is the Pivot series. And I'm here with Amanda White, owner of Vitality Bowls here in Berkeley Village in Bellingham. Thanks for joining me today.
Let me just close Facebook so we don't have feedback.
Watch party. All right. Let's get our party on. Oh, the echo. You can actually, I think you can mute it. All right, all right. All right, everybody. Welcome to just go to mute the volume. Vitality Bowls
on Facebook?
Bellingham. Thanks for joining me today.
That's Facebook.
Yep.
Let me just close Facebook so we don't have. Oh my goodness.
You can mute it. All right, all right. All right, everybody. Welcome to use the volume. Vitality Bowls
on Facebook?
Bellingham. Are we good?
Hold on. I'm one. So I post out of Facebook.
All right, we should be good to go. Let's get rolling here. We're good. I don't have any feedback on my end. No feedback on your end. All right. So, Amanda, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Are you getting some feedback on your end there?
Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm just going to close out altogether on that. So.
No, it's all good. Technology is it's our friend and our enemy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Amanda, we've been talking a lot lately because I've been seeing obviously what you've been doing lately with the business. There's a lot going on in your world right now. You guys opened your doors, and I know that, and this was, I think, late last year. And then also on top of that, it was like an extended build-up period to get the doors open. And I know we had talked about this prior, but you start out in a time when it's cold out, right?
Right.
And then we have this pandemic hit, and there's been a lot of things that I've been noticing as you have adjusted to this, to just focus on the positives, focus on what you can do to be a part of your community. And it's really inspiring. I'd love to hear a little bit more about what have you guys been doing with your smoothie deliveries lately?
Yeah, so it all started because I was just taking a few bowls to a friend of mine that works at the hospital. And I thought, I'm gonna just bring some 14-ounce smoothies to the ER workers just as a donation. And so I dropped them off, and, we don't have the money for this whatsoever. But honestly, in the back of my mind, I was like, well, if we're going to go down anyways, we might as well go down being generous and helping out these people. So we brought them the free smoothies, and they were so happy. The looks on their faces was just priceless. And so I posted about it on Facebook, and the next thing you know, I had a lot of people asking, well, how can we donate to the hospital too? Like, what can we do? So really, Vitality Bowls has just become a vessel for our community to help out these frontline workers. So the next thing you know, I just started this program where you can call the store or order online and purchase a 14-ounce Sensation smoothie, and then my store will match it. And so we've had over 480 purchased. And so with our match, you would double that. And then we've delivered maybe 460. So we still have quite a few to deliver. So we're also workers to just come and pick those up from our store, which would help us get more out more quickly. But we've had other businesses donate. Tomorrow we're actually hosting here First Responder Days. So any first responder can show up and pick up smoothies for their entire department, and that's courtesy of Emergency Reporting, which, fun fact, I used to work there. They're across the street here in Berkeley Village. So that was super generous. So it's been awesome.
That's awesome. And you've had other contributions. I think you'd mentioned that Jeff Savage with Country Financial has also played a big part in this as well. Can you talk a little bit more about how that happened?
Yeah, well, that just happened because Jeff gave me a call and was just like, I love what you're doing, and I have an opportunity to open a tab at a restaurant, and I'd like to choose you. So he's opening a tab here at Vitality Bowls on Friday this week. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can call ahead, and we will run your order out to your car. So we're giving away free medium acai bowls. Or if you don't want a bowl, you can get a kids smoothie and panini combo. So there's two options there for a lunch, and just call ahead. We'll run it out. You don't have to pay anything as long as you're a healthcare worker or a first responder. So thank you, Jeff from Country Financial Insurance.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff's an awesome guy. He's a very, very giving person. And it's been really interesting to see that although there is, and this is kind of, you haven't told me this directly, but although in this chaos right now for many business owners, you found not only is having good health at this time, which is the core of your business, essential at this time, right? It's really important that people are treating their bodies right. And people have all seen that. Not that they didn't see that before, but they're seeing that more than ever. It's weird that as humans, we need kind of a smack in the forehead of, from a health perspective to realize that this is how we should be treating ourselves every day, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And we have so many superfoods and additional powders that we can put in, immunity boost, multivitamin. You can get your veggies like spinach, kale, broccoli. So, Josh and I have been doing that all along, and, fingers crossed that we stay healthy. But I definitely think now's the time to take it seriously and really fuel your body with healthy ingredients.
Agreed. And I think we're on the same page that you should always do that. And so for those of us out there right now that are just starting to take into consideration their health and how they treat their bodies, you should definitely go to Vitality Bowls and talk to Amanda, because I love their bowls. I feel like I'm like supercharged for the rest of the day, and I haven't drank any coffee. I'm just kind of like, but that being said, so there's a couple different pieces to being a business owner. I mean, you saw this at a point where you're like, well, this could very well sink our ship. And instead of saying, well, we're just going to wait for the ship to sink, not that it is, but waiting for these negative things to happen, you said, well, the best thing I can do is just focus on my community where I live. And I think that's pretty amazing. The other side is the personal side. You guys have, is it 3 kids?
Well, I have 3 younger kids, and then Josh has 3 teenagers. So we have 6 kids. Yeah.
So how's home life?
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting for sure. Homeschooling and doing that whole thing. And I think it took a couple of weeks for us to figure out how it was going to work. And, you know, Josh being a mortgage broker, he's still working full time and trying to figure out how to do that at home with 3 little kids. But the Linden School District actually has opened up a childcare for essential workers. And so my kids have gone twice now to the childcare, which is such a blessing. And so we actually brought them free smoothies today for that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, I mean, it's what I love about your mindset, and obviously Josh's mindset, is that you're just like, well, this is our situation that we're in right now. We have to, like, there's no going backwards. There's only going forwards. And you guys have both worked so hard to get to the point where you are, and there's so much more in store. So I'm really inspired by what you both are doing, and thank you for that. Tell me a little bit more about, like, what do you see on the other side of all of this chaos? Are people going to take their health a little bit more seriously?
I definitely hope so. I think that people are starting to think about that. Like, we're even trying to buy some weight equipment so we can continue working out with weights at home, and you can't find any. So I think everyone's buying out equipment for working out and supplements and things like that. So I'm just hopeful that when this is all over with, that people do take their health more seriously, and that they remember the impact on the community, and they come back to Vitality Bowls. We have no idea what tomorrow holds for us. I certainly hope we can weather the storm and we'll still be here on the other end. But really, it's all about perspective. And if we didn't make it, like, it's a business, and it's not the end of the world, and we have our health, and that's what's most important right now. So I feel like if you can just keep that perspective in mind, like, we're going to be okay. It's a business. It's not the end of the world.
You still have this amazing group of people around you that genuinely care about you and your health and your happiness. And what have you felt from the Bellingham community? What's been something that you've noticed about how people step up and respond to, chaos, right?
Yeah. It's been really inspiring to watch. People that I know, some people that I don't know, calling in to order these donation smoothies. Also, like, the Bellingham Gluten-Free Intolerance Group, they were a group that donated $1,000 worth of smoothies, which was just incredible. They hold their monthly meetings here, so I see them once a month, and then they come in a few times a month just to order on their own. But I mean, for them to choose us to donate the $1,000 smoothies to, which it's just incredible. I'm just finding these people coming out of the woodworks that want to help, and they're from the start. I didn't feel like there was a lot of that going on. Like, I think people wanted to donate, but they didn't know where they could donate at. And I actually had 4 donations from out of state because they didn't have anything in their community. And I feel like Bellingham has definitely stepped up to the plate, and I'm seeing it on social media all the time now, where different restaurants are doing a similar thing, which is amazing, and the more the merrier. So it's been really amazing to watch.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And so I just want to make a quick statement that I am not actually physically in Vitality Bowls right now, just for all the people wondering about social distancing. So if you see this, it's a fake background. But I did want to jump into, Amanda, what's your go-to bowl? If someone were to come in and they're concerned about, making sure their immunity's up. I know I got it was a ginger lemon bowl from you the other day.
Immunity bowl, yeah. So it's made with our lemon ginger juice, which we make fresh. And then it also has acerola in it, which is a superfood that has 30 times more vitamin C than an orange. So I was actually eating that bowl right before our call here. But I've just been packing that one down every day, like the more vitamin C. I also add our immunity boost to it, our multivitamin. I add spirulina, camu, like whatever I can, all these powders, you don't even taste them in your bowl. So just add as much as possible and wash your hands.
Yeah, agreed. So do you think right now, besides cleaning your hands, staying 6 feet apart, or just social distancing in general, what would you recommend for, the person that doesn't know a whole lot about the health world, health food world? Where should they start? Where's a good place for them to start? Is it vitamin C? Is it vitamin D? Where would they start? What's the best thing you can start with in the morning?
Well, I feel like go back to the very basics, which is just eat your fruits and veggies. Like you're going to get a lot of vitamins and nutrients just from your fruits and veggies. But what's really unique about Vitality Bowls is superfoods that you don't normally get. So we don't have acai in our fridge and our freezers at home, and graviola and acerola and pitaya. So these are all really amazing superfoods that have so many antioxidants and nutrients. And so that's just something that once you're applying these basics of regular fruits and veggies, you can start adding in these superfoods and really getting a nutrient-packed meal. But then I would also add in all the powders. Anytime I have a smoothie or a bowl here, I add so many powders into it just because I feel like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, there's no reason not to. And yeah, no, that's great insight. And just so everybody that's watching can see, or that will watch this can see, what are your adjusted hours? What is the protocol? How can people find you online? Things like that.
Yeah, so we are open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can call the store to place your order, 360-389-5561, or you can order online or through the app, or you can come into the store and order. We have a long table in front of our register to maintain a 6 foot distance from our customers. So you can place an order inside. Once you get your order, you kind of need to move along. No loitering.
I'm a loiterer. I promise I won't do it again.
Placing your orders online or through the app is really the best way to go about that. And really, if you download the Vitality Bowls app, on your first order, you get a $3 off coupon. So that's a cool little thing you can get.
Awesome. And you said, I know that you're open, is it at 11? 11 to what time did you say again?
We're open 10 to 4. 10
to 4. Okay, so adjusted hours, 10 to 4. Is that the same on the weekends as well?
It is, yeah, just for now.
Okay, understood. So, yeah, so if you don't know where Vitality Bowls is, which most of you probably do, because most people watching this probably know or have been in there or regular customers, but for those of you who don't know, right by the movie theater, just to the north of the entrance to the movie theater is where Vitality Bowls is. They've got awesome options for bowls. They're one of those businesses in the community that they're deep rooted as people, but they're also, their commitment to health, I think, is more important than I think a lot of people recognize right now. And unfortunately, we need a pandemic for people to understand, to take their health really seriously. But this is a really great time to be doubling down on your health. So definitely try the immunity bowl. And then also my favorite is, I like the superfood bowl with peanut butter. That's awesome. And anyhow, Amanda, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, everybody, this is a really essential business in our community. Please continue to support them. Thanks again to Jeff, which is awesome, and other people that have donated to keep this going. And thank you, Amanda, to you for taking this, like leaning into this challenge and just saying, well, we're going to take really good care of the people that are taking care of all of us. So I really appreciate you for that.
Yeah, of course. We're happy to do so. We're happy to be here, and we're just going to keep showing up as long as we can.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us on the Pivot Period, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
I think we are